This 26 Sports and CCTV high school basketball presentation is presented by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
Welcome back, everybody. It is the start of the fourth quarter with the Cadillac Vikings trailing by 15 to start here. So if they want to win tonight, they're going to have to earn it. Looks like Pearson Shapansky is leading the way with about 16 points for the Titans.
Yeah, and Beist isn't far behind. He's got 10. That's 26 points right there. Two strong games by West. Comes out in the zone.
They try to mix it up a little bit, and Cale Mickelson ends up missing it. Aiden Raphael gets the rebound, has it stripped, and Cales looks to reset. Traverse City comes in, like you said, a 2-3 zone. And
Rundstrom hits three.
Charlie Rundstrom. And, you know, that might, I don't know how long they're going to stay in it.
Yeah, I don't think I'd stay in maybe another possession. That'd be it.
Cadillac starts making threes. That might be the tough one to swallow. But Cadillac comes down, and Cale Mickelson kind of backed off, knowing he had some fouls there. Ends up the Titans missed the layup. Here comes Cadillac. Tip Baker to Cale Mickelson. Dishes it to Aiden Raphael. Aiden up top. Forces one up and in, and no, it's short. Yeah, Coach Bensberg probably wanted a little better offensive set than that.
A lot of body on that. Probably a good no call.
Yep, and Aiden was a little out of control there.
Yep. Good
steal by Cale Mickelson.
Like to see him take this coast to coast here.
Hands it off to Tip Baker. Tip Baker for three, and got it.
Got her.
Vikings down by 9. 6:41 left. You can sense a little of the energy coming, and you know, with
that 15-point lead is down to 9, just like that.
And you know, with a game like this, just getting back in the game is a big momentum for her. Cale Mickelson with the steal, actually, and hits it away to Tip Baker. Cale for three, and it is short.
That's
Good
another
shot.
one of those where his feet just, they just weren't quite set.
Yep. Number 10, Bice comes down, and nothing but net for a three. That is a hard one to swallow right there. 12-point lead now, back for the Titans.
Bice 4-3 to game, Jason.
You know, and that's a 6-point swing from,
yes, it is.
Cale's miss to that one. It could go from 6, now it is 12.
Baker.
Tip Baker in and out on this 3-point attempt.
He beats him down the floor.
And ends up missing it, but Logan Wild gets a piece of it, and it ends up getting the rebound. Cale Mickelson.
Vikings catch a break there.
Tip Baker dribbles up, looks for a three. Charlie Rundstrom at the top of the key, swings it to Logan Wild. He drives baseline and puts it up, misses, but Aiden Raphael gets it, and then he's going to get a foul on the floor.
42, I think, with that foul, Jason.
Shapansky, yeah, they'd probably like to get him out of there, but he doesn't have any foul trouble.
You know, the Vikings only with one team foul here. They've got to cut into this lead here. If they find themselves, in the last 2 minutes of the game needing to put West on the line, it's not going to happen.
No, Hirschenberger and Griggs check in for the Titans, and Cadillac has the ball. Charlie Rundstrom takes it out of bounds. Cale Mickelson gets it, hands
Cale's
it to
got to
Tip
go
Baker.
up with that shot.
Yeah,
that's an NBA 2-point shot off that.
A little tentative right there, wasn't
he is. And it's understandable. He's had a rough game on that offensive end.
Aiden Raphael cuts on a curl cut and knocked out of bounds by foot. I'm sorry, it was Lundgren.
Yeah, Brett Lundberg got his hand on that one. Vikings are in this game. They've not played well on the offensive end. I wouldn't say especially well on their defensive end tonight either. They're just down 12, though.
Yep, and really, they have shooters all over the court.
And
like
there's
Levi
one of them.
Klotz. He hits a three from the top. The lead is now only 9 points.
His first three to game, Jason. First time in the scorebook here tonight.
Titans swing their offense, get it over to Soma, and Soma hands it to Hirschenberger, and he passes it over to Lundgren. Lundgren dribbles towards the middle, and there is, a good block by Cale.
That went right off the top of his head from where I'm at.
So the Titans will have the ball out of bounds.
Hey, how about we take a moment here to thank our sponsors. We have Fox Motors here in Cadillac, Pizza Plus of Cadillac. I had a little bit of that last night. Cadillac Tire. That was definitely a blown call right there, over and back, and as a result, TC's going to go to the free throw line. Our presenting sponsor, Cadillac Casting tonight. Thank you to those area businesses.
Yeah, and you know, that's a tough one. It was kind of a, should we call it? Maybe not, and then it was too late, but definitely stepped on the line.
So going to the line, number 1, Griggs makes that one. He's 2 for 3 from the line tonight. Gets another one here.
With 4:21 left, Cadillac is down by 10. And that's a tough one right there. Traverse City had all their guys back except for the shooter, and he ends up getting the rebound.
Yep.
So a timeout is called by Traverse City as they go, and while we've got a timeout, we'll feature Aiden Raphael here. Aiden is a senior, and his parents are Jason Raphael and Chris Smartich. Aiden also likes to play tennis and golf and loves fishing. Aiden's favorite player is Andre Drummond, and after high school, Aiden wants to attend Aquinas College for some legal studies. Before transferring to Michigan State for some law school. So congratulations, Aiden.
All right, 10 points down. TC calls a timeout. I'm going to guess they're going to go a little bit of a slowdown offense.
Yep.
I think they're a little bit quicker than the Vikings are.
They have a couple guards that can handle the ball real well. So. You know, Cadillac's going to have to apply some pressure here, whether it's full court or something, to get some easy buckets. And you just hope Traverse City doesn't break the press and get some easy layups.
Yeah, I know back in my coaching days, we would be going over and over in the huddle if I'm TC West here saying free throws and layups are all we're going to take, boys. Free throws and layups.
Yep.
If we do that, we'll be in this game and should get a victory. We'll see how Cadillac responds. They're probably going to look to do a little double teaming here and there. Apply a lot more pressure.
Safrandini hands it out to Soma. Soma guarded by Tip Baker. Passes it over to Griggs. Griggs back to Soma. Finds Hersenberger. Hersenberger skip pass across the way to Griggs.
They've run off about 30 seconds here. They are not really looking to shoot here, Jay.
Yeah, and you know, that's good coaching, and they're going to call a foul on Kale right here, which I think it was. I mean, he got his hands in there, and that's what you have to do.
It's his fourth, unfortunately. You know, but it's only the 13th foul, and the Vikings are going to need to do that. They're going to get Kale out for a few possessions. He's probably the one player that did not want to pick up that foul.
And, you know, there's different philosophies there. You might leave him in and let him just play. You got subs to come in or take him out and hope we can catch up without him.
I don't think he'll be out long.
Safrandini kicks it out to Soma. Soma over to Sapansky and back to Sapansky, and ends up missing it.
Rundstrom did a nice job picking that up on there. Good penetration move right there. You're going to go to the line. That's what you got to do right now.
Logan Wild, and that's probably the best thing that can happen for Cadillac is get to the line and stop that clock.
Yep.
So Cadillac down 10 with 3:30 left, and Logan Wild headed to the line.
First time tonight here for him, Jason?
Yep. We're shooting 1-1, I believe. No.
He should probably be shooting
shots,
2.
Yep.
I think that was on the
shots.
Left-hander Logan. A little bit off the back iron there. 16 foul for West, Jason. Vikings will step to the line now, rest of the game.
And you know, Dan, the other games we've done, Cadillac has had 7 or 8 3-pointers in the first half and 3 or 4 or 5 in the second half, and we only have 3 tonight.
Yep.
So they come out in a little full court press, and they try to trap him, and Traverse City does a pretty good job breaking it. Gets the ball down to Soma, one of their main ball handlers, and Griggs to Soma.
Nice patience right there.
Yeah, here they come. They're not in any hurry.
Shapansky, he had a 5-foot jump shot, and he made the smart decision right there and didn't do anything with it, pulled it out, and ran off a little more clock.
So Charlie Runstrom with the foul on Lundgren out there. And Evan Boer is going to check in the game for the Vikings.
And it's hard on the defensive end to chase in this spot. Vikings having to do that. TC in no hurry with a 9-point lead, 3 minutes to play.
So Shapansky gets the ball inbounds from Sofrandini. He kicks it out to Soma. Lots of body there, and Cadillac is kind of figuring,
there's a turnover.
We're gonna, if we foul, we foul, but we need some steals.
That's a body foul right there, not called. Forced shot, unfortunately. Strong rebound in there by the Vikings.
Yeah, Logan Wild, great rebound. And they're going to get a 3-second call because they thought they were going to shoot it, so we didn't get out of the lane.
Yep.
So Cadillac's going to keep the pressure on here, down 9.
And get
looks
a substitution.
Like,
late one coming in here.
Beist is going to come in for a ball handler, it looks like, and Griggs is going to sit out.
2:40 to go. The Vikings down by 9.
Long inbounds pass to Lundgren, and he's going to take it right up on Evan Boer and score.
That's not the shot you want to give up right there. You'd probably be better off putting him into the free throw line, or at least picking up the foul.
Aiden Raphael gets it down, tries a 3, which is long. Cadillac actually trying to foul, and Tip actually gets him. Unfortunately, it's a 2-shot foul now because he was shooting.
Nice sportsmanship by Tip Baker there.
Nothing.
Soma fell pretty hard there. Tip helping him up.
Nothing malicious about it. He's going for the ball, and Cadillac's trying to foul too. 2:17 left. Traverse City West up 53-42 on the Vikings. So with Soma at the line, makes the first. Cale Mickelson checks back in for Logan Wild. And, credit Traverse City tonight. They came out and played pretty physical. This is one of those games that the refs letting them play was probably to Traverse City's benefit tonight. And it's tough to shoot threes when people are bodying you up and, you can't get your feet set. But the Vikings will have some work to do. Cale Mickelson drives in, shoots one, gets his own rebound, kicks it out to Aiden Raphael. Aiden ends up getting it and putting it back in. Good effort play there by Aiden, and cuts the lead down to 10, 54-44. But time is not on the Viking side right now.
1:52 to go. A lot of times, certainly at the college or pro level. But at the high school level, this is a good learning experience at this point in the game, whether you come out with a victory or loss on both teams' part right here. How to play with a lead with 10, how to play from behind. Go ahead, Jason.
With a few seconds here, we're going to announce our sponsors again. Pizza Plus, Fox Motors of Cadillac, Cadillac Tire, and our presenting sponsor is Cadillac Castings. The Big North this year, it's going to be a whirlwind now because Cadillac beat Traverse City, and Gaylord beat West, and Cadillac beat Gaylord. And Traverse City is favored to win, and so they're going to be playing the Petoskey and Alpena, and actually Alpena's very good this year too.
Alpena's solid. The boys head there late next week, just before the holiday break. There's a turnover right there. Mickelson not able to control it. It's been that kind of night for Cale, and as a result, Shapansky gets 2 more.
Yep, that's a tough one right through the hands, and Cale, he's giving a good effort, but ball's not bouncing his way tonight. Logan Wild on the side misses a 3, and Alec Barcheski ends up getting it, and I think there's a lid on the rim because it is bouncing around there pretty well.
Like the effort by the Vikings. I don't see quit in them. I see frustration, but they're playing hard. And as a coaching staff, you want that.
Yep. And unfortunately for Cadillac, they got down quite a bit in the first half. They end up coming back right before halftime, but
Now Central scored the first, I think, 7 of the third
they
quarter
did. They did.
to kind of get that lead back.
So Aiden Raphael and Charlie Runstrom will check back in. Cadillac down 12 with 1:17.
And for the Vikings, with your Charlie Runstrom, number 48, Raphael. For the Titans, number 22, Michael Hirschenberg.
So missed free throw there by Soma. And number 10,
That's Beist
Beist.
gets that rebound.
it's kind of a 1-on-4 deal, and he ended up getting it on a bounce. Cadillac comes out, and Aiden Raphael fouls number 24, Safrandini.
I think this is one of those games for the Vikings. You know, they're going to put it on their calendar. They're going to want a rematch with this team up there, whether they come back or not, you know, or are successful up there. But I know as a player, you know, if I haven't played my best and we lose, especially a conference game at home, I want to get those guys again.
Yep. Well, and you know, home court advantage adds about 10 points to the score. And they're going to have to play tough because Traverse City West will have a little confidence after the win tonight.
Yeah, they're going to get their first victory of the season. They'll end up ending the night probably at 1-2 unless something really strange happens here. Raphael with 3. He's had a strong game from the scoring standpoint, Jake. He has, I think, we're looking at maybe 15, 16 points, 17.
Yep, I think so. You know, and really the shooters for Cadillac tonight have not really hit what they have, you know, whether it's Levi Klotz, Tip, Logan Wild, Charlie, Kale. Evan Boras had a couple threes.
Yeah.
But collectively, the first few games Cadillac has had, the scoring's been pretty even throughout, where I think even one game, maybe all but one guy scored.
You know, we've seen 6-7 guys hit threes for the Vikings in a game. We looked at the stats before the game and saw some pretty high shooting percentages from 6 of the Viking players, and that's going to go down here tonight.
It is, and really, you know, they didn't even get the shots off as much as they had in the past. So it makes the conference interesting, and you know, it really forces you to take every conference game seriously. And there'll be other losses. It doesn't put Cadillac. It's a long season, and it's their first conference loss, and a one loss will not win the conference this year. So
No.
It's maybe a good, like you say, early season lesson to lick their wounds a little bit, and they're going to have to come back for Alpena next week, and it's a long trip over there, and they'll have Alpena on the 21st, and I believe that is Friday.
That's Friday.
Yep.
We are actually back in the gym here Thursday night as Coach Mike McLaurin and the girls get their first home game of the season, and we'll be broadcasting that for you folks. Tomorrow night, Bill Dooley and Jeff Castillo are at the Wax, covering ice hockey. The Cadillac boys ice hockey team is on a 2-game winning streak. They put a thumping on a Manistee team last night. A solid 10-11 goal performance for the boys.
Traverse City West actually has a home game versus Marquette. I believe that is Saturday. It looks like they're going to play them. And then they have a home game versus Bloomfield Hills after that. So looks like West is going to get a quick foul here on Tip Baker. We'll go to the line after getting a shot. 1-1 it's going to be. Cadillac down 13, 46 seconds left.
Traverse City playing through some injured players here. It's two of their players unable to play tonight. new with a broken thumb, I believe.
Yeah, one of their big guys is 6'6",
Yeah.
and then Zach Toki, I don't know.
Yeah, he's injured also.
He's a 6'1" junior. So Tip makes the first one, and Vikings are going to get into a quick press here.
Off the back rim, gets his own rebound.
And that's, like you say, the kind of the way it goes. Have the ball, and then it bounces to the other team. But Hayden Raphael and Cale Mickelson checking back in the game.
Baker's played a lot of minutes here tonight, Jay.
He has, yep.
Yep.
You know, when coaching staff goes about 8 deep right now.
That's long. Vice first miss from the free throw line tonight. He was 2 for 2.
Yeah, Logan Wild and Barczewski coming out of the game for Mickelson and Raphael. We got 39 seconds left, and Vice will take the second free throw.
Drains it. He's going to check out Jason, and unofficially I've got him at 17 points here tonight.
Yeah, and some of those, like I said a couple times, were just, you know, when Cadillac started to make a run and he hit a 3, and that was a tough one to handle. There's Tip Baker on the drive, gets a 2-point bucket. Hayden Raphael comes down, gets a quick foul on Soma. So he'll be going to the line for a double bonus 2-shot foul.
Andy Soma is 1 for 2 from the free throw line tonight. He's got 9 points elsewhere on the court. With this one free throw makes 10, and this will give him not quite 11. We'll see if he gets that on the next one here.
You know, and I thought Cadillac did a little better job not turning the ball over in the second half. But, you know, Traverse City scored significantly more points, and they ran their offense a little better, and Cadillac didn't have an answer for them. There's Cale Mickelson with the 3 to put the Vikings down 9, and he steals it, but it's going to go out of bounds.
Nice to see Cale finally get one to fall. You know, we've all been there over the years, Jason. You've played enough basketball, me too. Some nights they just don't fall, and you can't figure out why for nothing.
You know, and it's hard to know when that night is going to be, and probably even harder to know what to do about it.
Yeah.
And
Nope.
it's one of those things where you look back and say, hey, maybe we should have tried to get to the rim a little more because our threes aren't falling. But who knows? You know, you miss 5 in a row, the next 6 could fall.
Yes. Oh. Cale's a strong-willed kid, you know, just in conversations with him and whatnot. I expect him to bounce back pretty good from this. I bet you he probably wants to get in the gym in about 15 more seconds here and work on some shooting.
So a couple free throws for Soma, and we're down to about 10 seconds with the Vikings down 11. Tip Baker kicks it out to Levi Klotz. In and out with the 3, and we're going to get a jump ball. Five seconds left. Traverse City is going to inbound the ball, and it's like we get a quick throw it off Hayden Raphael's leg, and that should about do it. And that does it. Cadillac ends up losing by 11 points tonight, 64-53. And we will be right back with a quick wrap-up.